Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to the panelists. Okay, so my name is Muhammad Iqbal Hakim bin Halim, and I will be presenting about my topic for research today: impact of training and development on employees and also organization. Okay, so first of all, I want to explain why I choose this topic is because I want to know and I want to observe the training method that is sufficient and also effective to the development of employees in the organization. Okay, okay. First of I want first let's talk about the introduction for chapter one. Okay, for introduction, the first part is the background of study. Okay, background of study for my topic, for my research topic is background of the study. Okay, background of study. I want to tell you first about the employees. Okay, employees is someone who work in an organization or also or in a company that have a skill and also have job to do here job to do there. Okay, employees also have their own space and also use their skills and knowledge to help the company move forward. Okay, and I also want to explain about the preparedness of the employees in working and also be in the working environment. Okay, the next one for the problem statement that I have found in the topic is relationship between trainers and trainees, because when you are having training, relationship is the main part. The main is the most important parts. And for the second one is employees behavior, because in the training and also in the in the workplace, behavior play a big role, because if the behavior is bad, so the employees will be bad. Okay, and then the third one is the syllabus of the training, because when you organize also do training, a syllabus play a big role, because syllabus will uh, will will uh, will shows the path and also shape the the knowledge also skill of the employees. Okay, for the research objective is the first one is to find out the relationship and communication between the trainers and the employees. So I have I have told before, the first important thing is communication, because if you don't have communication in the organization, so you will fall and also have no cooperation. Okay, the second one is to find out the method of delivery. This one is for is when you are teaching and also when you are doing training, the trainers have to make sure the spoken and also the speech is loud enough and clear. And the third one is to find out the type of material. This is for the syllabus, as I have explained before. If the syllabus and also the material is good enough, it will attract and also produce more effectiveness in the training. Okay, for the research question, as you have see, is the training important in development of the employees? And second one, do managers responsible with the type of training towards the employees? What is prepared prior after training for the employees in fully understand the workflow? It is crucial to make the training fully follow the real life working situation. And the last one is trainers responsible to teach the trainees and making sure they follow instruction. Okay, significance of study. Okay, for the significance of study, I want to explain about the significance, which is the first one is to find out the advantage and disadvantage of training, because in training there are also bad and good thing. For example, in training they can train people and also improve people in mentally and also physically. Okay, second one is unleash the true skill of the employees, because when the newbie gotten as accepted to a company, they will they sometimes they keep their true skill inside. So the training will unleash the true skill and also help the company to improve. Okay, for the reference of research by SF Skader, stated that any living things in the world communicate with each other because, as you have seen, everyone have their own language and also their own way to communicate with each other. Uh, for example, people have their own language, and also the animals also have their own language. And also by J. Cerebdina state that there are some learning theories that related to training, and one of them is delivery method. So this one is for the speakers to deliver the product and also to deliver the content of the content of the training. Okay, this is my conceptual. This is my framework for the independent variable is communication barrier, because communication, as I have showed before, is the most important thing, and I want to show the barrier in communication. And for the dependent variable is employee performance, because I want to measure the performance in the employees in during the work hour and also environment. Okay, for the hypothesis, the communication between the trainers and trainees need to be clear in achieving the best employees performance. Okay, it's like before I have explained before. If the communication is good, it's good. If the communication is bad, it's gonna be bad. So in the trainer need to deliver and also speak loud and clear enough, and using same language as the trainees using. Okay, for the next chapter, research methodology, I'm using quantitative method because I'm collecting and also I'm counting the uh, the amount of respondent and also the variable that I want to use. Okay, for the data collection method, I used a survey and Google form before because it's easier, and also I can measure the respondent using just in the tip of my hand. Okay, this is population and sampling. For my target population is 35 employees that work in the SLA Ibn Khaldun, Rawang. And sample size is 32 according to Kirsch and Morgan. And sampling technique that I use is non-probability, because I just follow the amount of sample, and I use also snowball sampling. Okay, for the next one is data analysis. I'm using frequency distribution table, and I collect it using Likert scale. Okay, this is the result and discussion from you have C. This is the statistic of the valid respondent that have answer, and one of them is missing. I think they didn't complete the questionnaire, and 31 valid, and that's all for frequency and descriptive analysis. This the from you have C, this is the IV and DV, and the CB is the for IV and EP is for DV, and if you the mean that you have see is getting increased, is increasing, and when achieving, when arriving EP is decreasing and increasing. Okay. Okay, for the reliability analysis, the cases that valid I've shown is 31, and the percentage is 100% because everyone answered. And reliability statistic according to Chromebase Alpha base, number of item 13 and Chromebase Alpha 733 standardized item. Okay, for hypothesis testing, a model summary model just one. But it's just constant that the one that constant is EP1. And for ANOVA regression to 5, 6 and significance is more than 0.01, so it is not significant and not accepted. Okay, so for the coefficient is also above 0.01, so it's not significant, and the AP1 also is more than 0.01, so it is not significant. Okay, for the conclusion, contribution of study. Okay, the research have given me the opportunity to measure the important parts of training in an organization, because if in the afterwards I will be a boss and also the manager if I lucky, and I can use this the part of training that I can develop to teach and also to train my future employees. And for recommendation, I want to recommend that the future research, what I have to widen the sampling field by increasing the responder. For example, go to more companies, and for example, go to 2 or 3 companies to make sure the correctness and also the the data will be correct. And the second one is increase the independent variable to measure more relationship between them. So increasing the IV will show will show more relationship, and will increase the understanding with what is suitable with the employee performance. For the last one is research have achieved the target and training and development phase. From what we see in question one is protecting in their training. Okay, so training and development need to have communication. So if communication is not good, so training and development is gonna be bad. So for my last I'm sorry, because my phone and my laptop lagging and cannot present my slide. So I'm very sorry about that. And thank you for listening, and bye bye.